George Hill said yesterday that for him, Game 1 was the toughest loss in his entire career. How can you, as a leader, help lift a player like that who maybe hasn't been through it before?
Well, we both went through some of the same, emotions. It's one of the toughest losses I've had in my career as well, just because everything that kind of went on with the game and the way we played, and obviously we all know what happened in the game. So it was a tough 24 hours, not only for G Hill but for myself, for our whole ball club, because we put ourselves in a great position to be successful. But like I said, you give yourself a day. If you need to take 2 days, okay. But today you should feel excited about the opportunity to be better, and be great.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. LeBron, we can't see it under your hat. So how's your eye today?
It's better. It doesn't look better, but the docs told me it's better, and it's just going through its stages right now of recovering. But it looks worse than it did during the game, but it feels better.
I have a different follow-up after this, but so did you basically score 51 points with one eye that was blurry?
Nah, I had some points before that already.
Can you see now? I mean, is it still blurry?
Well, I'm taking my medication that I've been given by the doctors. My eye drops and my antibiotic to help me with the recovery as fast as possible. But it's an eye. I mean, it's going to recover as fast as it can on its own. There's nothing that you can do. It's not like I can ice it or anything like that, or if I get more sleep or whatever case may be, I just have to naturally, organically let it heal. Like I said, it's been better, but it's better today than it was in Game 1. Like I said, it doesn't look better, but it feels a lot better.
And then the other question I had was, as Game 1 was starting, Dan Gilbert sent out a number of tweets, basically with his thoughts on how this team made it to the finals this year. Were you aware of those tweets, and did you have any reaction to them after the game?
Nah, not aware. I'm not on social media right now, so I wasn't aware of that. It was his account, though, right? Did-ooms. Yeah.
It's always good to just forget about it. To forget about it, you don't want to think about it. You gotta forget about it. It's gone. There's nothing we can do about it now unless someone has a time chamber. I'm sure you let us in there so we can go back and maybe I hit my free throw if you guys have a time chamber or something. But other than that, I have to forget about it.
Have you guys had, I don't know, like a team meeting or any conversations about, what happened in the final few seconds?
No. It happens. It's basketball. I think you guys are paying more attention to it than we are. JR didn't do anything that he thought was wrong. He just had a brain fart at the time. It happens, and who cares? We're still going to be behind him 100%. That's our teammate. We know he's a competitor. He's a winner. I think you guys just making it too big of a deal right now.
After thinking about it a lot, obviously the last 24 hours and however minutes since the game was over, I can't say I was sure of anything at that point. That's pretty much who I've been my whole life. So it's not really, I've always been the one guy who's the butt of the jokes, or that one guy who does something crazy everybody got to look at, or whatever the case may be. And then I just come back and be myself and play the next day. It's not really, I don't really dwell on things too much. It's been like that my whole life, and that's what it's going to look like it's going to continue to be. So I just got to go out there and be me. One thing I told somebody right after the game, I'm glad it happened to me opposed to anybody else on my team. To be in that situation is tough, and it's not a situation everybody can handle, so I'm glad it happened to me.